When it comes to the visuals of how we portray people with mental illness, it's absolutely horrific. I don't see imagery that really accurately represents it. Until I came across a collection of photographs by Christopher Payne, who went around the United States to abandoned mental hospitals and took pictures. No, this is not a promotion for his book. I think he's so epic he doesn't even have social media. This is because I truly believe this is the best portrayal of people with mental illness and the history of it that I've ever seen. And the craziest part is that it doesn't include people. It just shows the asylums and what was left behind. I get this book in the mail, I open up the package, and immediately I step back. I see the words in bold red, asylum, and then there's a straitjacket hanging. So here I am, as a person with mental illness, and I'm an activist in the community, and I'm hesitant to open the book. It was my own internalized stigma that I didn't even think I had. I mean, even at night, I wouldn't even look at the book. I would get scared. But when it comes to the unknown, always choose to walk in faith over fear. Fear of opening the book up to other humans that we may not understand. But fear will always be present. It's like 98% there whenever it comes to being uncomfortable. But faith is far more powerful. And you just have to open the book, because that's where the beauty and the empathy and the knowledge exists. This is where the understanding and the change happens. So I opened the book, and there it is, the truth about the history of mental illness in a beautiful way, the real story, the one that you don't hear about. I mean, the people that lived in these places, who walked these hallways, they made a life there. People lived here, including kids, their whole life, and they died there. And when somebody doesn't even put your name on your gravestone at the end of your life, it means you don't matter at all. The cremation urns that were unclaimed because nobody ever came to get them. If we can redefine these symbols, like a straitjacket that has represented such horror throughout history, and define it as a symbol of perseverance, we give back the power to those people who were robbed of it. They brought light in unknown places of darkness. They made art of their pain for both themselves and others, and they found home in being lost. And there is nothing weak or deranged about that. Okay, it was society's problem with them that really is the tragedy. One of the most capturing photos is definitely the last one. In one of the abandoned hospitals, Christopher Payne goes down to the basement, and on the wall he sees painted a poem by a patient. If my heart could speak, I'm sure it would say, I wish I were someplace else today. Among these books, a great amount of knowledge there must be, but what good is knowledge where others carry the keys? Through the last 10 years, many improvements have been made, but the final words seem to say, don't forget, my good man, you're still a patient here today. Intelligence, ability, and knowledge surely will never last. Why, all we want to look at, my good man, is your past. I wish that some of these people who write the books and make the rules could spend just a few years walking in our shoes.